Hello and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, nice to meet you. My name is Reija and today we are testing bunch of new products that you saw in my beauty haul video of Sephora and Colourpop, and this is the look that I came up with. And if you like to see how these products worked on my face and how did I get this look, then please keep on watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so YouTube notifies you when I upload. And let's go put some makeup on. Okay, let's start this. Get ready with me. Trying a bunch of new stuff. I'm gonna use the Marielle X Colourpop Control Alt Glam palette today because I'm gonna do a separate oh, I forgot to take this off. I'm gonna do a separate video of the Aurora Struck palette. So this is what it looks like. Here are the swatches and close-ups. Okay, here are the swatches. This is the shade. Believe it or not, there is a shade that I said that I have to dig in very much. So, as you can see, it swatches very poorly compared to others. Also, this shimmer, which is this shade, Upload. It didn't swatch so well either. I had to do quite many swipes. And I think I'm gonna use this shade, and then this shade. Shimmer, not 100% sure yet, because this one, it's like a glitter, but it's not a pressed glitter. It's really beautiful. This one is also, it's like duochrome, and this one also, I love the blue, but I don't know yet what to do. But I'll put the shades on the screen again like I have done lately. I have my diabetes nurse meeting today, so I can't do anything extra. But let's start with this one. This is Flower Brush. The name has rubbed off. This is that one. I did my brows already and I used ABH eye primer. So I'll start with the shade Circuit. This palette just looked so beautiful and looks so beautiful. I wanted to buy it when I did my Colourpop order. I'm not taking this all the way in, just a bit. Seems to be nicely pigmented. And I really like that this goes from very dark to very light, this palette. I'm gonna take P. Louise 234, and I'll take the shade VR. And this one I take more in, but not all the way still. And I wiggle the edges a bit to make it easier to blend. with the next shade. Easy to work with. Blended nicely. Need to add a bit of the dark here. Okay. And then the last shade. Let me see. Here, I'll take Chess Up 231. Looks Petit Freeze. I have a discount code with Chess Up. It gets you 15% off. It's affiliated. I'll put it in the screen. All my affiliated links are in my link tree that's linked in the description box, and discount codes and socials and email. So I'll take the shade Glamverse. This one is not quite as pigmented as the other twos. Like, it looks a lot more like darker in the pan. But that's actually good thing, because I was worried that is this light enough to get the blend? And the answer is yes. Yes, it is. This lightest shade called Glamverse, I kind of have to dig in a bit to get enough. I don't know if it's more hardly pressed than the others. I haven't swatched this palette yet, so I don't know how it swatches. You have seen the swatches already. Okay, I think that will do for now. Then I need to... Okay, maybe I'll use... Maybe I'll use this one and this one in the inner part then. Not doing a cut crease. So I'll take this P. Louise 126 brush and I'll wet it. I'll start with the lighter shade called Hologram. Fitting shade name for this one. So this is like a glittery, but it's not pressed glitter. It just has tons of sparkle. You see that? That's like stunning. It looks white in the pan, but it's not white. It is holographic, like I said. Like the name says, it's holographic. Such a beautiful shade. It's just so beautiful. And then I'll flip my brush over and take the, or actually, I'll take the shade Avatar, which is this like an purple. It will merge these shimmers to the mattes better. It's more like an, well, I don't know. It's not like a super shimmer shade. And then I'll take the, just clean this brush a bit. And I'll take the lighter shade again. This is quite maybe flaky. And I do get a lot of fallout when I'm not wetting the brush. Oh, it looks so beautiful. Let me try to get the most of the flakes away, and then I'll take the darkest shade and blend this outer corner. What do you think? I think it just looks amazing. So I'm gonna take a small break now, and then we'll come back and test some new base products. Okay, let's continue. I'm gonna start with my Smashbox hydrating primer first, because I just need hydrating primer during the winter, and this one sinks into the skin so fast. I don't have to, you know, wait. But then we are gonna try the Huda Beauty Glowish Blur Jam Silicone Free Smoothing Primer. Instantly mattifies texture, smoothing soft blur effect. And that's what it said, so. God damn it, camera. You know, I kind of wish that I would have camera that I have in place all the time, so. Because I have to adjust the camera every time I come here, because I use my phone. So this is the packaging. I think this has really blown into favor. And this texture, like, it looks so interesting to me. I'm gonna take some that I have in the lid. This actually feels like kind of moisturizing, but yeah, it really did blur and mattify. gonna put this all over my face. Just where I think I need some blurring and mattifying, although I'm not really getting very shiny during winter because I'm not sweating. It feels nice, like it kind of feels wet. I know it's wet, it is wet of course, but you know, I don't know how to explain it. Okay, and then we'll try the eavesdrops from Fenty. I know this is an older product, but I'm testing it first time. So this is this blurring skin tint. Light to medium coverage for all skin tones, blends and blurs to instant perfection, light as air. So I have the shade 4. We'll see. It might be too light for me, but we'll see. Come on out. So this is from Sephora, Sweden. And I have my damp sponge, but it's also dry with a brush. Don't spit. It's not like very thin consistency, but it's also not very thick. So let's try this side with a brush. That really looks very nice. As a first impression. And yes, it's not like huge amount of coverage, but you know, it's just smooth, and this shade is actually quite perfect. Let's try a sponge to the other side. I will try to remember to do checkup at the evening before I take my makeup off, that how has this worn during the day. It's about 9 a.m. now, so maybe at 9 p.m. But this, it really does look beautiful on the skin. It kind of looks like I have nothing on. Wow. Now I'm annoyed that I haven't tried this earlier. This is like a nice light. I don't actually have like a very light coverage products because I have a lot of redness and such. But I'm going to take my see, do I have here? I have this Lumene CC concealer, like pot concealer. So I'll take a bit of this. I'll take it with the foundation brush. I really like it. Spoiler alert. At least for now. Have to see how it wears. I have some dry spots in my nose. Beautiful. And then I have the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Concealer. I have used the Light 60 and I ordered a lighter shade. This is Light 40N because I wanted a bit more, you know, because it's like same color as my foundation, so I wanted a bit lighter shade. And I love this concealer. It's so hydrating and just beautiful. Can see a bit of redness on my cheeks, but this is light coverage, the foundation, but my skin looks just amazing. Just amazing. Wow. First impressions, I think it's worth it. Okay, what do we have next? The Colourpop Super Shock Cheeks Bronzer. I have the shade Isle Bet. So let's try this one. Open up. This is the packaging. It looks quite dark, but it's not that dark. I'm gonna use my sponge. So it seems it's not super pigmented, which is okay. Like, I don't like very pigmented bronzers, but I also don't like very buildable. But this is a bit buildable. I'd say this is like an user friendly because it's not so easy to go overboard with this one. It looks beautiful. Did you see how easy that was to blend? The shade is stunning. Then I have a problem because the blushes that I have don't really go with this look. So I have the Sephora collection Sweet on You. Which I can't get open. Come on. Ugh. I can't do anything anymore. Because this is more like a peachy blush. Then I have the Super Shock Cheek Matte Blush in the shade Count Me In, which is this kind of peachy also, or maybe orangey. This look quite like Rick wants and pink blush. And then I have the High School Musical one from the Colourpop and Disney, the shade Playoffs, which is the red one, so definitely not. But I made a plan that I'm gonna use the Count Me In, and then I'm gonna top it off with my At First blush, which is also super soft, but this is pearlized, so that I can at least show you a bit of this. I'm gonna take my Flare. This is like a precision contour brush, but I'll use that now. This one came a bit broken. I had to press it back on, but it's okay. I don't know, maybe. What do you think? Nice to ask you, what do you think? You can't answer me. Would this blush be okay? I think it's okay if I don't go overboard. I don't have to top it off with anything. That's a beautiful shade. So that was those. I need to put the stuff that I have used in here so I can remember. Then I'm gonna add a bit of powder. This is the ABH loose setting powder, which is my go-to, tried and true. So I like to use it when I try something new. Get the creases out and then set the under eyes too. I'm just amazed still how good my skin actually looks. Huh. I forgot to take a setting spray. And next we're gonna use the Rare Beauty Positive Light Silky Touch highlighter. I have the shade Enlighten, which is the lightest shade, which probably isn't the best for me, but you know, I like bright highlighters and, you know, like bam in your face, but this just, oh, it looks so beautiful. Let me take my brush. I use Morphe M504 for highlighter, and this is blinding. If you don't like Shine Moon and Back highlighters, then this is probably not for you. So my phone rang. I wasn't expecting the place where I get my insulin and blood sugar measurement, needles and such, to call me on Saturday morning, but they did. So I took it as a chance to do the rest of the makeup and then come do the lips with you. So I used the Colourpop Creme Gel Liner in the shade Loverboy in my waterline. And then I used my NYX lip pencil in the shade Nude Pink. And for the lower lash line, I just used the brighter pink purple shade VR. I just used that, and then I used some Sheen lashes. And you basically, oh yeah, for the inner corner and brow bone, I used the shade Tokens. This. So I think that was all I did. The glitter shop earrings and my shirt, and now I'm going to use the Muppets collection glowing lip in the shade Kissy Kissy. This is the pink one of them. I want to really test this formula because there's a lot of people that seem to enjoy this formula. I used the Fenty on the other day. That's beautiful pink. Feels excellent on the lips, of course, because it's not a liquid lipstick. It's not going to wear all day. But yeah, I think that was all today. Let me just talk about the new things that I tried. New things that I tried. Was that all? Okay, so let's start with the Blur Jam from Huda Beauty Glowish. Oh, so nice. Nothing can get rid of all of the pores, but my skin looks very nice and blurred and very beautiful. Also with this Ease Drops from Fenty, I'm really pissed now that I haven't tried this earlier because this just looks stunning on my skin. I don't know how well you can see, but it looks so beautiful on my skin. Like I said, when I was applying it, it almost looks like I have nothing on my skin, but my skin tone is evened. Yes, you can see the worst things on my skin, but it doesn't bother me, actually. And my skin looks just bomb.com. Really nice. Highly suggest to try that foundation if you haven't. I'm gonna try to remember to do the follow-up at the evening, that how does it wear. And then I used the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Concealer, which I have loved a couple years already. I just have had quite dark shade, which is the reason why I haven't used it that much. I have used it mostly for spot concealing, but now I have this shade Light 40N and it looks beautiful. It's beautiful formula, and that's why, well, I bought another shade that tells you something. And then I tried for the first time the Super Shock Cheeks bronzer, matte bronzer. Very nice formula, very easy to blend. It's buildable, but not to the point that I can't stand it. Because like you saw in my declutter, I decluttered some bronzers that I felt like I had to do so much work to build them up. That I just didn't want to keep them, but this is nice and it looks a lot darker, especially here when I'm looking at my hand, than it does actually in the cheeks. Very nice formula, very easy to use. I say it's a user-friendly formula. It's easy to blend, and you don't go overboard with it very easily. And then I tried the Super Shock Cheeks Matte Blush in the shade Count Me In. Another beautiful formula. I have the Pearlized in the shade At First Blush, which I think is not available anymore. which I really like too, but I wanted to try the matte version too, and I really like it. And it's also buildable, but not too much. And yes, and the shade is very pretty. And surprisingly, it went with this look quite well, even though I thought it won't go. But really nice. And then the highlighter, the Rare Beauty Positive Light highlighter in the shade Enlighten. Oh, this. It does emphasize my texture a bit, but I don't care. It's quite normal with the highlighters, and it's just, if you don't like beaming highlighters, then this is not for you. It's quite strong, but it's just stunning. Way worth the price. It's just beautiful. I have maybe too much on my nose. But it's very easy to work with, and it blends nicely. Beautiful, beautiful formula. Very glad that I bought it. And then I tried the glowing lipstick from Colourpop. This was the shade Kissy Kissy. Yeah, this pink one. I have 4 shades now, but this formula, it feels so nice on the lip. Beautiful. It gives nice sheen, so you don't have to use lip gloss, of course, because it's like a bullet lipstick formula. It doesn't stay on for a whole day, but I don't care. It's beautiful. The shade is also very beautiful. I really like this. And then the palette. I still haven't swatched this. I will after I film this. It's beautiful. The color story is beautiful. I will say that this shade, I had to dig in to it to get the pigment I wanted. I'm not sure is it hard pressed, because I haven't swatched this yet, but really nice. This shade in here, it looks like white, but you can see it on my lids. It's very, very beautiful. And I can't wait to use this more. Maybe I'll do like a neutral smoky, like brown smoky eye with this or something. Very nice palette. I really like it. And this far, haven't used all the shades, of course, yet, so I don't know. But I like it. It's nice. So yeah, that was all that I tried today, I think. For the new products. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so YouTube notifies you of every new upload. And we will see you hopefully very soon. Bye. Okay, I came to show you now, before I wash my makeup off, that how does my skin look with the Fenty Ease Drops. And I was too lazy to set up all the screen share and such. So this is just my front camera now, but this looks really good. I just looked it in the mirror, and honestly, I'm amazed. I don't know, is it just the foundation, or is it also the Blur Jam from Huda Beauty, but it looks really, really pretty. I have a bit of dryness here, but that's with my nose. When I had very itchy nose, I rubbed everywhere here. My nose was flaking really badly. I have some bit of the lip liner still left, of course not the lipstick. The eyeshadow looks really nice too. Don't know, are the lashes still on very well. Cheeks, well, can barely see anything in them anymore, but I have like, I took 2 naps. I went to the diabetes nurse and such, and like I have lived my life today. So I'm not expecting everything to be perfect anymore. But my skin looks really good. I'm really amazed. I'm so thankful that I bought this foundation and the Blur Jam.